I always keep my options open.
Yeah, I don't think I should go down at this present moment. Seems like a good way to get trapped with no way to go forward.
This Explorer tool is blessed with multifunctionality.
Officer's Chainsword. What's that do in comparison? It is slightly more max damage. Most warriors prefer swords, for they provide more flexibility on the battlefield against close enemies. Okay, so it's just a little bit better than the regular chainsword. That's acceptable. Then we've got this other heretical armor. It's medium though.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
My sight is true and my mind is clear. I see death, I see the future. All hail Aurora! All hail Aurora! Why did my journal thing and update about the Starport? Here we go. The Starport. If the ancient anti-aircraft battery captured by the rebels were to be destroyed, the Lord Captain would be able to reach the command center on a shuttle, bypassing the dangers lying in wait on the city streets. Well, I haven't been doing that, so maybe I should go double check. From your vantage point, it does not seem like this lavish mansion has been damaged by explosions. You cannot enter. Something is blocking the entrance from the inside. Yeah, some people probably blockaded the place, I would imagine. Maybe in order to destroy the cannon, I have to go down below. But we're gonna check the other side first. Okay. Molecular edged bayonets? That does sound kind of cool. Oh, right. Before I forget.
The spearhead of the Imperium.
Replace my officer chainsword. This helmet actually gives me 1% more armor than that other one. That works. You can have this 5% helmet. And I guess I'll just boost all your stats for now. Did I equip those sniper gloves? I didn't. I get into a whole different skill value, like 90 with that. But I wanna snipe people. Unidentified ass. Oh yeah, okay. Can I multi-select items? Not really. That's kind of a disappointment. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything else for me to really equip at the moment.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
I do hope that I can purchase a sniper or something soon. Just start actually getting into trading stuff.
Keep your wits about you.
It almost seems like we're still in the tutorial phase of things. Like, at least in terms of, it doesn't feel like I've been given free reign yet. Like, I can go sell stuff to some criminals, some pirates, I guess.
Is there money to be made?
But I don't necessarily want to do that.
You are authorized.
Okay. Disable the trap.
Machine God grants me insight.
Okay, I see what must be happening here. So, I think I think in order to shut down this big-ass cannon, I have to go underneath it from either the bottom of the map or the top of the map. Or I can just go straight to the western side and see what happens. Oh. Yeah, it's a good thing I went back to click on this. The anti-aircraft's battery control panel has a panoply of mysterious levers and buttons. Deactivating it quickly is not an option. All you can do is blow it up, destroying it completely. Are you sure about that? The anti-aircraft battery certainly was constructed a long time ago, long before the colonization of this world began. It comes as no surprise that the insurgents were barely able to operate it. Modern arms protocols are incomprehensible to the machine spirits of such an ancient construction. Well... fuck it, blow it up! I guess I technically didn't need to do this. I didn't think about that until I clicked on this. The blast consumes the ancient weapon. The sky above the city is safe for flying once again. I got a lot of XP out of it, so like that's nice. But we did blow up an ancient weapon. The ruined weapon radiates intense heat. An oily puddle gives off a caustic stench across the pavement, or as it spreads across the pavement. Yeah.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
I don't even need to, like, fly? That was completely unnecessary for me.
I always keep my options open.
We'll still check out this bottom area, I guess. Now I'm really wondering what it's about.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Fate and fortune favor the bold. Well,
Feels like there could
what do
be
we
a
have
trap
here?
back here, but it's actually some goods, including a fire
Keep your
grenade.
wits
That is
about
big.
you.
I was very disappointed by the force grenade. I really thought it was gonna like be able to knock people off of the map. Instead, it just knocked them on the ground, which is fine. But it could be better.
Operation successful.
Let us not dawdle.
What in the heck is in the upper way? It looks, from the loading screen, it looks like there's heresy going on in these parts. Whoa. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I didn't expect it was going to be like this. All right. Location, streets in the vicinity of the Rykard Minor Starport. Material, report based on oral accounts and picked recordings, added to the archives of House von Valancius by the order of Seneschal Wercian. On her journey across a world caught in the throes of a heretical insurgency, the Lord Captain accidentally witnessed an unholy rite that transpired in one of the maintenance rooms of an aqueduct. This abandoned nook turned out to be a heretics' gathering place for performing their grim and profane acts. The large group of rebels stood frozen in patient anticipation, all staring into the center of the room. No one moved, only the murmur of hushed voices echoed against the walls. The Lord Captain ran a cursory glance over the room, assessing the situation. The rebels were unremarkable in appearance. They were dressed in the shabby clothes of abject rabble, spoke in coarse voices, and had repulsive faces. But what caught the Lord Captain's attention was the look of strange, almost sinister anticipation in their eyes. This was no gathering of loud blasphemers or bored idlers. Only occasionally would they exchange brief, unintelligible remarks as they stood in frozen circle. Their gazes turned toward the hulking structure in the center of the room. Bulky power transformers, cogitators, crates, and voxcasters took up most of the space. Against their background, the structure in the center stood out oddly, an enormous lens mounted on a stand. It caught the thin sunbeams that made out their way through slits in the ceiling and crossed the half-lit room. Awareness. The Lord Captain peered into the darkness, enveloping the room. Although barely visible behind the closed ranks of the insurgents, the rusted barrels with evidently flammable contents had not escaped the Lord Captain's keen eye. One good shot at those barrels would decimate the number of heretics on Rykard Minoris. Then, the Lord Captain patiently observed what happened next. As if commanded by a grim unseen force, the insurgents fell silent at once, and in a single movement, parted. The thick, sticky silence filled the room. The heretics' gazes were turned toward a metal structure with a lens on top of it, standing tall in the middle of a circle of melting candles, piles of books, and unholy symbols drawn on the floor. The structure flashed as a single sun ray illuminated it. A sound of bare feet broke the sinister silence as a man emerged from the deep shadows. Reeling, he entered the circle and collapsed on his knees in front of the enormous lens. Not a second had passed before many rebel hands gripped the fallen man's shoulders and hair. "Remember me, comrade! The last sunray you behold will be yours only, shared with no one else! Your holy final dawn!" bellowed a lone heretic's voice amid the silent crowd. By the doing of someone's hand, the lens had turned, and its focused rays feasted on the prisoner's eyes. Damn, they're burning the eyes out! The blinded man's harrowing scream shook the very walls of the place. Consumed by the rite, the rebels had not yet noticed the stranger in their midst. The Lord Captain braced herself and blew up the few barrels, thinning the heretics' ranks. I wasn't expecting to get put into the actual combat scenario.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Show them no mercy.
Alright, well, I thought it was all going to stay. This is fine. I'd rather play out an actual, like, scenario than just read text. But I thought that was all going to be text. You know, pick your own adventure. So I just went for like, oh yeah, blow up the barrels. Now that we're in the fight, it's like, oh, I should have blown up the lens. But, oh well. Who's going in what order? We've got Argenta Adira going before the leader of the cultist. I don't like that. What does he do? He does a lot of psychic shit. This creature gains immunity to the horrors of the warp. It gains +1 stack of Dark Blessing each time it suffers warp damage or is affected by psychic phenomena or perils of the warp. Dark Prayer. There's a 30% chance that this creature will start praying to their dark gods at the end of their turn. At the start of the creature's next turn, Veil Degradation is increased by 1%, or by 1, and the gods answer the prayer. 10% chance the creature becomes a chaos spawn. That sounds real fucking awful. Oh boy. Oh, there's like a summary of how many enemies you have to deal with at the top. I didn't see that before. All right, then Adira, you also can move into cover. Cassia can come up to this wall. And Pascal, you get to go over here. All right, good enough for me. What is the fastest way I can fuck this leader of the cultists up? See, this is where I wish I had been able to see the room prior, because that like explosion did fucking nothing. When they described the room, I was like, oh, it's just a small little. I thought it was like, oh yeah, they're all here and the barrel will kill everybody. Killing like 4 fucking goons? No. Okay, if I move up to here. If I move up to here and try and focus fire on the cultist leader, He has a lot of resistance. Only 6 to 9 damage? What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Yeah, damn. What about this burst fire? All right, I'm going in. Because I'm either going to hit him with burst fire and do a lot more damage. Or I'm going to shoot him with a shotgun. I'm going for this. Sorry, didn't mean to hit you too.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay, if I do this.
I refuse.
Oh. Alright, we just shoot him. Or I could keep blowing up all this cover. I wish it would tell me, like, exactly what that's gonna do. We're full focusing on this leader of the cultists.
Is worthless.
Damn, that's really unlucky. Alright. Give me some low health scrap. Shoot. I wanted to chain my attacks.
They who discern the future own the battlefield.
Well, fuck it. We'll just zap this dude. And then give Argenta a dodge chance.
Is that you? Or
and Jade a higher set of skills. Alright. Ow.
This is the body.
Abelard, it is your turn. We're ending this cultist. Oh, this fucking barrel here blocks the path. Shit. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're moving here. Calling him my sworn enemy.
Indeed.
And then we're charging in.
At your beck and call. One fewer target.
Your leader has been defeated.
Someone else can do this.
Yeah, shoot out this
I will
cover.
do my duty.
10 damn. Fine, whatever. I would have been better off just shooting the guy directly. Alright, who can I currently shoot? That guy seems like a juicy target. Alright. I need to... Ah, damn, he's like 1 away from me being able to hit him. Fuck. Yeah. Okay, we'll take him out. It's gonna be a while before he gets to do anything. I will still try and move up. Although that might not be an actual option for me. I just want to be able to see as many people as possible. From here I can see 4. Not the explosion, but I can see 4 people to shoot. Fuck it, we're gonna go for here. Because this gives me more options when I get my heroic act.
I'll see to it personally.
Alright, analyze
It's
enemy.
as good as done.
Surefire
Who if
plan.
not me?
And then you're just dead, buddy.
I'll make it happen.
50 damage, holy shit! Alright. Ending turn. Pascal laughs at your attempts to do damage. It is pitiful.
Emperor,
Soften
give
them.
me strength.
All right. Fire through them. That it kind of went through. Well, I might as well pop a point. Use my AP.
High momentum.
Momentum! If I give it to Jade, she'll be able to for sure take out multiple people. So yeah, fuck it.
Do not dare ask. If only
Oh,
that
are
were
you-
possible.
How? What do you mean they can't see each other? God damn.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
All right, pat Jade on the shoulder.
Paint your death in colors.
Get in there.
You never stood a chance. On it.
Unlucky. I made the mistake of firing without like moving, and I can only shoot the unholy lens. Actually, I can't even shoot the lens. This is such horse shit. If Jade, oh, you know what? All right, nope. In this one instance, there actually is something blocking our line of sight. It just disappears. That's my bad. There's a fucking giant pillar here. Of course she can't shoot over there. Indira. Fucking, I guess you just pass it over to somebody else. Abelard.
Anything is.
Shit. Oh wait, no, okay, there we go. It's because I didn't have my thing out.
At your beck and call.
That should be automatic,
Reduced to dust.
but I'll accept it. All right.
My place is at the fort.
Ending turn. And she got super boosted, so she's got 39 movement. Of which I will use like 5 of it.
Battlefields are
Yeah.
always drowned in scarlet.
A shame I can't convert movement into action points. We could do so much.
Advancing.
Joint analysis. And then boost everybody's weapons.
Comprehend all.
I guess that's all I can do. Ending turn. God, I want to just retaliation strike. Hey! Don't do that! Ooh, 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 wee. Hey, you killed that guy who got blinded. Oh well. He was already talking like a heretic. All right. Is this stack? It fucking absolutely doesn't. That's fine. I just wanted to test that out. Eh? No? Alright. Come on! 49% chance to murder him. It might as well be 50-50. Nice! These people are so, like, out of our line of sight. It's crazy.
Cover me. I'm not so sure. On it.
And then turn. I don't really need to use a psychic ability if I don't need to, you know?
Follow my lead.
Haha! I don't have to go in a straight line, friend.
Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
It could be a little crooked, you know? All right. These guys are for sure dead. Dismantling attack.
Accept your lot.
100% hit chance. All right. Ooh, you know,
I'll see to it personally.
I could boost that number up a little bit. 14 is a little on the low side. Yeah, 23 is more like it. I'm down for 42 as well.
Didn't flinch.
The arch enemy's foul fingerprints are all over this place. A nest of wickedness. Death at the hands of a faithful servant of the Emperor. Oh wait, the heretics met the only end possible. Death at the hands of a faithful servant of the Emperor. That's true. We did a good job here. Message from the cache of Rykad Minoris. A harbinger reports Brother Twilight and his people were unsuccessful. A dangerous enemy, Jade von Valancius, foiled his plans. The duty is now upon us, Aurora's followers, to succeed where Twilight failed. And that must be about Voitiva. Heavy leather armor, oh shit. Character wearing this will dodge 0% of average enemy attacks. That sounds pretty fucking terrible. Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, the attack doesn't spend all of the wearer's MP. Alright. Useful for some very specific situations. But I think the only character I'd care to put that on already has boots. Yeah, see? How many other people could kill in one turn? It's really just between Idira and Argenta at the moment, so I'll give it to Argenta. She's the one that needs to move the most. Out of, you know, between Idira and her.
I'm not into it.
Attention to
I'm
detail
enraged.
is the key to success.
Shut off the steam. Sure. I wonder if the steam could have hurt me. I wasn't really, you know,
See? Right there.
being concerned. Oh, here we go.
The Emperor favors me today.
Success.
Markings on
is
this
the only outcome I
Voxcaster
accept.
clearly indicate that it belongs to the planetary wardens. There are visible scratches and traces of blood on the device. Breach the Cogitator's defense. Machine spirits look favorably upon you. Overcome the Cogitator's defense. A message archive loads up. Judging by the accompanying notes, the messages were meticulously transferred from paper to the sacred machine storage. Go to missives. New missive. Heed the words of a harbinger of Aurora. Let it be known to you that the prophesied hour is nigh, and the faithful must triple their efforts. Those who stand in the way of our salvation must be swept away. Let it be revealed to you that the enemy is about to receive reinforcements. Remember the name, Jade von Valancius. Her ship has already entered the system. We should expect this enemy to appear near our positions. Whoever rids our comrades of this threat will be granted Aurora's special blessing, a chance to stand on the prophet's side when the hour comes. Be vigilant, let the final dawn come. New missive. Aurora's harbingers wish you to know, comrades, that the von Valancius ship is headed for the navigator station. You've got time to prepare a warm welcome for the enemy. Von Valancius' ship has set off for Raikadi Philia. We pray that our comrades there manage to vanquish Aurora's enemy on their own, but you must anticipate the worst and do everything to make sure Von Valancius' path definitively ends on Raikad Minoris. Damn, they knew all about my movements around the system. That's worrisome. Tell the harbingers we've intercepted a convoy of the governor's underlings who were supposed to meet that Von Valancius lass. Only one of the whole convoy got away, but he's not long for this world. No one's making it to the governor's hole, not that youngster or the ones he's supposed to meet. Our comrades have got their hands on a guard's Voxcaster, and these fools have no clue we can hear all their comms. We know their every movement. We're going to throw them a fine welcome party. Aurora must have no doubts that we'll do whatever it takes to stop her enemies. Let the final dawn come. Yeah, we got a lot of information out of this. Aurora's sermon. It's coming. It's near. It's drawing ever nearer. Oh wait, sorry. It's coming. It's coming. It's drawing ever nearer. Heed the word of Aurora. Abandon all your mundane affairs. Ambition is but dust. Desire is but rust upon the metal of the soul. The final dawn is coming. We'll put an end to all worldly vanities.
I always have a backup.
Got a good feeling that's not gonna happen.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
All right. I don't think anybody really needs the cape. But fuck it.
I always keep my options open.
We're staying very well dressed.
That's how it's done.
Let's see, what does this say? The ritual site is covered in ominous heretical symbols, each of which is unmistakably emanating the malevolent power of the warp. Can I turn it off? Cool. The heretics use the abhorrent powers of this lens to ruin the eyes of the most devout followers of the cult. Yeah, we're getting a lot of information for this journal entry. I just keep seeing the Starport updated. It's like, god damn. Oh, it's a good thing I went down here.
Eye on the prize.
Does this open up to anywhere? Seems like it might lead out.
Is there money to be made?
Alright, we've also learned something new in that dead bodies are marked on the map as loot.
Let us not dawdle.
I thought it would only be like loot boxes like this. Sewers.
I always have a backup plan. This is intriguing.
Damn, that's a lot of traps. But hey, all the disarm shit's on this
I better
side.
myself through my service. Duty prevails.
For the most part. Alright, hold on.
Join me in prayer. Carry the Emperor's will as your torch. The Emperor favors me today.
Oh my god, there's so many.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
I always get the job done.
These enormous humming transformers must be part of a single and much larger mechanism that supplies the whole the power to the whole hive.
I'm restless.
How big is this little area?
I'd better myself through my service.
Return to the upper way? Oh,
Keep your wits about you.
okay, that's intriguing. So this is the area we could have dropped down to. And I guess we could just go up, even though that seems odd.
Always keep your eye on prize.
We had like 3 alternate ways into this room. And then like 1 way up.
Rise to the top.
I guess what this
or
does
get left in the dust.
is allow you to go through the sewers. This is not the way. Go through the sewers rather than the streets above, which enemies technically might not be anticipating. Oh. This
Operation
didn't get marked.
successful.
This vault can be opened by the cogitator. All that remains is to figure out how to awaken the machine spirit by supplying it with the motive force.
Just as I planned.
You managed to decipher the technical litany. According to it, in order to perform the ritual of the motive force, you must supply power, make sure the relay is closed, check that the damper is latched, and the supplementary external relay shut. This supply must be correctly distributed, and in no case must flow be reset before the circuit is closed. Well, holy shit, that's a whole ass puzzle. All right. Well, I've got food here, so we're gonna save that for later. And then I guess see what happens in the sewer.